Okay. And everyone ordered their drinks before they came over, so the strung-out barmaid is not going to come over. Squirrel, you did not want to try and flirt with this one. Trust me.
I assumed not.
So how are you guys? So how's your sex life? Sorry, I watched The Room earlier. Oh, hi, Mark.
Well, if you really want to know, I can send you a link.
Oh yeah, right. You're on Pornhub. So yeah, the ambiance here is absolutely delectable, but let's get down to business, no? As Mr. Johnson leans forward and lowers his voice. This is a very simple piece of work that I'm sure is well within your capabilities. The only catch that it has to be done in a very short time frame. I need an item retrieved from a nearby business and brought back here. Security should be minimal, with no need for overt violence. Although I'll be honest, as he smiles less than charmingly, I really don't care at all what you do to get it. The pay is 15,000 nuyen for the group. To split as you see fit. If you agree, I'll tell you where you're going and what you're looking for.
I'm sorry, I just don't know if 15 is going to cut it. You're, rather expensive and skilled. And you do get what you pay for.
Ah, yes, but I must tell you that yes, I must tell you that I am not exactly the richest of men, so I can only afford what I can afford.
Oh, I understand, but I also know you can afford more.
So you think? Let's roll the dice and see exactly how much I can afford, shall we?
Let's.
By the way, am I not the most stereotypical racist example of a Korean? I hope my bosses don't exactly see this because they're fucking Korean.
Well, you're not switching up your L's and your R's, so that's something.
I speak of the English.
Actually, it's interesting because in most Asian languages, L and R are there's a sound between them that they use instead, and that's why it always sounds wrong to us. It's sort of like the uncanny valley of language.
Yeah.
I'm spending edge on that because that is bullshit.
You're just like, if I'm gonna beat him, I'm gonna beat him.
So thrown off by his accent.
This bar is throwing me off.
I'm definitely gonna say you're like, if I'm gonna beat him, I'm gonna fucking beat him with a truck.
Wow.
I know, right? What the hell?
When I'm negotiating with a DA or a Atlantean ambassador, I have all the power. Some dirty Korean in a dork bar, I'm so out of my element.
There's probably like a couple ghouls in an adjacent booth just staring you down, like licking their lips.
Oh yes, they really like the Elven meats.
They call me sweetbread.
I'm surprised Douglas isn't saying jack shit.
No comment.
By the way, Douglas,
Yes.
I forgot to ask earlier, and I'm terribly sorry for my rudeness. How are you feeling?
I'm okay, thank you. My foot got better after, my calf got better after 3 days. So that was okay.
Yeah, I was actually worried about you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I just I pulled something that was very, very painful. That's all. It does happen occasionally. It's because my couch is slightly too small for me to lie on it correctly.
Okay, so you got 2 net successes over the dirty Korean with only 9 dice. You should.
I am trying to resist the urge to commit seppuku.
I know, right? Just like you should. You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay, so let's see here. Ooh. Okay. I shall go ahead and pay you 20,000 nuyen to split. But not a nuyen more.
All right.
Oh, wait. Sorry. That's my bad. 25,000 nuyen.
Well, okay. Wow. 2 successes is a big deal, apparently.
Well, it's 1,000 nuyen per hit. Wait, did I get this right?
Is it supposed to be each or to the total?
It's going. No, it's not 25,000 each. It's going to be 5,000 each. You fuck.
Right, but you're saying it's $1,000 per success, and you're doing $1,000 per runner.
This is where we need to have trouble.
No, it was. Let's see here. It was 3,000 nuyen each before. Now it's 5,000 nuyen each times 5 equals 25,000. Yes.
Okay. I thought it usually worked as a percentage, but hey, if that's what the book says, I'm cool.
That's what the book says. It says per hit it raises by this amount. It doesn't.
Dear
do
God,
a
if I had
percentage.
rolled like I normally do, I assume there's a max.
Up to twice the initial offer.
Well, you did.
In parentheses, although it's spectacularly unlikely that PCs will achieve that many net hits. I mean, this is spectacularly unlikely that you would fail that, but you know.
Well, you did say you didn't really mind how we got it, so we can always buffer our profits with little side gain.
As he dabs his head. Oh, you're a very good negotiator. I feel though that you were holding back on me. Oh, my sister will like you. Anyway, let's see here. Less flexible. And are we agreed? As he holds out his hand. You kind of do wonder where Chaos is. Considering there could be a fight brewing in this bar, you actually have this sudden urge to look around for him.
Do I see anybody in a pink kimono? Or a pink gi?
No. Oh, by the way, Douglas.
Yes.
Last week I fought Dan Hibiki.
What?
Last week I fought Dan Hibiki.
Okay. What's that?
Oh God, you don't know who Dan Hibiki is?
Not until I type it into.
He's a street fighter in a pink gi. Absolutely ridiculous. Because I fought She-Ra, now apparently the people after my head are going to be ridiculous people.
Fair enough.
Indeed. So yeah, I fought him. I won. It actually took longer to beat him than it took She-Ra.
Well, gentlemen, is that agreeable with all of you?
But yeah, you find Chaos at the bar. Chaos doesn't care. Chaos is referring to himself in third person.
Chaos is currently looking for something he can use as a puppet.
Chaos has a puppet. As he sticks his hand up your ass.
Save it for the bedroom, dear.
So yeah, Wayon.
I will take that silent as a yes and shake his hand.
Yeah. Oh, very good, very good. Now, what I need is a comlink. It is currently held by this guy named Oxycode. A real piece of drag, small-time pimp, pusher, hustler. I don't give a fuck what happens to him. He could win the lottery for all I care, or for parts to Manas for all I care. I just need his comlink. He's at room 312 at the Noroti Hirsch. Sleep and eat. God damn, I can't do this. He's at room 312 at the Novelty Hill Sleep and Eat. One means this comlink there's too. You have any questions? If not, you should get going. I need that comlink tonight.
See you in a few hours.
Fuck, I just dropped my cigarette. As he picks up his cigarette off the orc bar.
I don't know if I put that in my mouth.
It is now sticky.
Ew. Anyway. Let's see here.
Let's go get that comrade.
Oh, you racist bastard.
So while we're...
I was going to have a happy ending.
He pretty much the places Novelty Hill sleep and eat.
Sleep and eat.
So I rolled Underworld Knowledge to see if I know anything else about this. You see, he said there's a small-time fixer, right?
No. Oxycode. Small-time pimp, pusher, and hustler.
Pusher, okay, but still would fall under the Underworld category?
Yeah, give me 1 second as I currently look to see where this is. Let's see here. You know him to be a small-time pimp, pusher, hustler.
Kind of person who, if he had any class at all, we'd be friends.
Probably. Okay. Nope. I'm not seeing really anything on him.
How about his top skills?
Got the orc bouncer, got those guys. You do know that here we go. It's going to be down here.
Yeah, what I really want to know is, does he have any important friends, and what is he good at?
No, there's no information on him in this book. What you can tell, though, is that he's an orc. And you know him as a small-time orc pimp who really doesn't... You're kind of, in your mind, questioning why anyone would want to get a comlink off him.
Maybe they're a little too enamored with one of his wares.
Gentlemen, just so you know, the individual he has this attack going after really is the smallest of the small. I cannot imagine what he has on that comlink to make it worth the money, but I'm certainly not complaining.
Does anyone have knowledge of Asian gangs?
I have gangs. I don't have Asian gangs.
I do not.
Give me 1 second, guys.
No problem.
Yep.
Sorry about that. My dad got home. They went for a walk. Hello?
No problem.
Okay.
Hello. Well, guess we head for the.
I could roll Underworld at -2.
Nah. This would have to be pretty, like, specific for you to know.
Oh dear. I can always spend 500 yen and get it.
That's up to you, Douglas.
Is it worth 500 yen? That's the question. Go on then. I'll spend 500 yen and download Asian Gangs 101.
I now know Kung Fu.
I almost know Kung Fu.
No, Kung Fu. He's a Asian gang leader.
Yeah.
Big guy in the triads.
36. Okay, so that'll give me 8 dice. And I'll spend
Actually,
10.
the Koreans have a ring.
Why not?
I was talking about Kung Fu.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3. So I get 6 successes.
Is 136 greater than 5? Yes, 136 is greater than 5.
So why are you rolling twice?
I spent edge.
Okay.
The one good thing about AI is they can recover edge really quickly.
Okay. Wayon, throughout your entire time in the Matrix right now, being yourself, you kind of do a facial scan of the guy, and at the same time go to Asian gangs. You do notice something. That he looks so very much like a Kim Shin Jo, an underboss of the chosen Solpa.
Senpai.
Solpa.
Okay.
I spit in your general direction.
I just didn't want him to notice me.
For that, flashback,
Yeah.
roll your edge.
Oh. You're no fun. Um. Oops. Should be greater than 5, but still. 3 successes.
You're lucky. You're very lucky.
Yeah, I am.
As the ghoul patrons pretty much ignore the group as they leave. So you don't fight the ghouls. Unless you really want to.
We can always just tell them we know Tim.
Yeah, but do they?
Maybe.
I tend to try to avoid situations where I might get hurt without being paid.
Well, you're getting paid. Plus...
But not to fight the ghouls.
Plus, ghouls have bounties on them.
It's true. Do they still?
Yep. 1,000 new yen ahead.
Or we get into the bounty on Technomancers.
Bounty on Technomancers is 200,000 ahead. You're lucky you're useful, though.
Indeed.
So yes, unless you want to start a fight with them.
Yep. I'll pass.
Okay.
Ha! Technically speaking, my dead body is worth more than his bounty.
So you're saying we could have more than 200,000 new yen over your dead body?
If you could find a seller who'd pay that much.
Unfortunately for that, we need a really good face.
Catch 22, huh?
Yep.
So yes. Pretty much the ghouls will now ignore everyone. I'm honestly going to kick his ass.
Thanks, Flash.
You're welcome.
So yeah. Pretty much. Everyone gets to the Novelty Hills, sleep and eat. Unless they want to start a fight with the ghouls.
No.
Okay. It is Novelty Hills Road and West Snoqualmie Valley Road. It's in the corner. Refurbished warehouse filled with steel pipe framework, holding stacks of racks of sleep cubicles stacked 15 high, with narrow catwalks running between them. The motel recently upgraded a part of the warehouse, adding 4 stories of actual rooms to the coffin-like cubicles stacked on the other half. Despite the upgrade, the owner continues to ignore all the niceties of Chicago public health and building codes. So there is no fire alarms, sprinkler system, limited bathrooms, including the cleanest restroom in the facility, which is the Stuffer Shack down the street. The looks of most of the cubicles work. The locks of most of the cubicles work. The cage that blah 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 does business and blah blah blah. Nope. You pretty much, everyone walks in except for Wayon, who flies in.
Oh, we're not going to go in yet.
Right. But you're able to see...
We've got a Technomancer who can do some scoping.
Yeah, I wasn't even sure I was going in, but yeah.
You see no fire alarm, no sprinkler system, no panic button. You see a broken card stick reader. Let's see here. There are
Security cameras.
no security cameras.
Oh, lovely. Do I even have a connection to the Matrix here?
You do, but you feel dirty.
Lots of noise, huh?
Yeah. You do see, though, a panic room.
Interesting.
So yeah, you see a panic room, but no panic button. So...
Well, I guess that's going to do you. Yeah, I got nothing here, guys.
Do you have a map and a location for that room?
3rd floor, 12th door down.
4th floor.
3rd floor.
3rd floor, 12th room down. Okay, so exactly where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, you literally do not see jack frickin' shit.
Lovely.
Well, then I suppose we will walk inside.
Do I see any comlinks?
You see one with the code cash.
Cash?
Cash. Kash.
Oh, lovely.
It seems to be listed as the manager.
Something smells fishy about this. But can I look for silent things?
There's nothing. You literally
Okay.
see nothing.
Okay.
This place
Maybe-
is. I mean, do you want to look at it out of the Matrix? And I could definitely tell you that there are some things.
Right. We're supposed to be looking for a comlink, and I'm not seeing any aside from the one that belongs to the manager. Maybe it's
Well-
turned off, but
Yeah, I would assume it's either turned off or put somewhere secure, since this is apparently a valuable one.
yeah, I suppose. Still, something smells fishy. I'd say proceed with caution.
If not for the sad neon sign and pushy AROs loudly proclaiming that the Novelty Hills sleep and eat, you'd think this structure was exactly what it used to be, a large warehouse. Down the street is a stuffer shack so encrusted in graffiti it's almost unrecognizable. Every other building in the immediate neighborhood is condemned, or ought to be. A trio of beleaguered-looking prostitutes, human, elf, and dwarf, in torn fishnet hose, synth-leather jackets, and miniskirts loiter at the corner of the motel. A few other similarly destitute customers come and go, renting and abandoning hotel rooms, buying, selling drugs, shutting stuffers back and forth from the shack, but the area is mostly deserted. Through the large glass windows above the motel's main doors, which bleed weak yellow light into the dark, smog-ceilinged streets, you can see the 3-tiered, piped-framed access catwalk set up. It's time to make your approach, chummer. Plan and execute, but do it in a hurry. The night is ticking away.
So, I assume there are at least a few attractive prostitutes, yes?
They said there were 3.
Yes, they're attractive.
That did not sound like a genuine statement.
They don't give me stats on them. Roll your edge.
Can I have someone else roll their edge for me?
Nope.
I've got an extra 3 if that helps.
Same here.
You asked the question.
1 success.
Oddly enough, the dwarf is the attractive one. I should tell you how poor shaped the elf is.
That says terrible things about that elf.
Yeah, it does.
The dwarf's charisma is 4.
So I'll go up to the dwarf lady. Good evening.
Oh, hey, handsome. How's it going?
All right. Listen, I'm a party in a few days. Wonder if I might talk to your boss about doing some sort of arrangement.
Oh, Oxycode? Oh, yeah, you could talk to him. He should be in his room.
Excellent. I guess I'll go talk with him directly.
Her logic and intuition are not that high. as Chaos smokes a cigar outside the front door, waiting for Squirrel to move it.
I like to move it, move it.
I like to move it, move it.
I will head inside and send a message to everybody. Stay close, but not too close. Going to try and get him to lower his guard.
Oh, Chaos
Oh,
falls.
before I
Chaos
leave, I'm going to ask the dwarf what her name is.
Douglas,
Yes.
give me a dwarvish prostitute name.
Tootsie.
No, I'm trying. No, I don't think it would be Tootsie. It's going to be something or other, isn't it?
Whiskers McBeardface.
That sounds good.
Female dwarf.
That's it then. Whiskers McBeardy.
Her name's Trinity.
Trinity. What a lovely name.
It's because she has 3 tits.
Of course it is.
Awesome.
You're like, of course it is.
3 tits. Awesome.
I mean, really, that's the bare standard to be considered a prostitute these days.
I know, right?
She's called Trinity, though, because she's so good, she'll make you see 3 different versions of God.
Actually, I like that one better.
Right?
And beg them all for mercy.
Yep.
You guys ever see Paul?
But yeah, as you walk away, the 3 girls actually get a job all together with a troll.
Come together right now.
You feel that
Like me.
if any of them rides that troll, they're not going to be good for a party.
Not really my concern.
Indeed. You get inside the hotel along with Chaos, and I'm pretty sure Wayon is following. Flashback, what are you doing?
I can come in, or I can stay in the car and keep Matrix Overwatch. It's up to you.
Might as well stay fleshy for now. And if we find a situation where you can actually be useful, I'm sure you can duck around a corner. This
Okay,
doesn't
I'll
exactly
come
look
along.
a high security situation.
I didn't think so either, but, you know.
But yeah, as you enter into the place, it's actually soundproof, as the constant police sirens that are never close enough to help, along with the remote gunfire echoing around the concrete canyons, becomes nothing. But you come inside, and it's a whole nother story. You have people laying against walls, whacked out on drugs, BTLs, ooh, the misery of their day-to-day existence, cocooned in filth on the sidewalks. Shivering, twitching, the brain secluded in its own false and isolated paradise. You actually see a devil rat run over there in the corner.
I'm going to name it Paul, and I'm going to make it my pet.
Go ahead. Roll whatever dice you think you can roll to make that your pet.
I mean, I would get 10 dice on it,
Go ahead.
but no.
Go ahead. You said it. You're rolling it now.
So yeah, about that.
Paul snarls at you and disagrees.
Well, he took my name, so that's enough for me.
He is now King Paul of the Devil Rats.
I actually have a pet rat.
Actually, does anyone have knowledge runners?
I have Shadow Community.
That works too.
I have Shadow Community as well.
God damn it, what is with my dice today?
Oh, shit.
That's a critical glitch. Or no, it's more than half. More than half.
No, that's a critical glitch. That is actually that's a critical glitch.
On a knowledge roll. So,
Oh, no, trust me. This is going to be fun. Flashback. You do notice you do actually recognize a couple of these people.
Really?
Yeah. They used to be Shadowrunners.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Used to be.
You know, they failed in some way, shape, or form.
Right. It used to be Shadowrunners.
Leonidas?
yeah.
As Squirrel, you recognize one of them. Like, horrendously recognize. Someone you hate and loathe and despise. Someone you have wished death upon the very day you met them. This used to be a sweet, sweet elven face alongside you. Actually, learned things from you. But he betrayed you, stabbed you in the back, and actually was very horrible. He actually killed one of your highest rating contacts way back in the day. I'm not going to force you to get rid of a contact. This is just like, yeah. Don't worry.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Roll your composure. If you want to. If you don't, then go have fun.
No. Squirrel would not resist. What was his name?
Dandelion.
Hello, Michael.
His runner name was Dandelion.
So he not only ripped off my skills, he ripped off my adopting a slur as a name.
Yep.
Hello, Dandelion.
He looks up at you. You know he's an elf. But he looks at you almost confused. And you notice that he is chipped with the BTL.
Two blitz.
Hello, Mama. How are you today?
Too blitz to recognize old Squirrel.
Oh, Mama, you say the weirdest things. The squirrel ran up the tree over there, see, Mama?
You know, you've been such a good boy. Would you like some candy?
Oh, yes. I would enjoy some candy, Mama.
I'll give him Soothsayer.
Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, Soothsayer is a contact with a speed of 1 minute. It is a duration of... Oh, this will be a very long duration for this guy.
12 hours minus body.
Yeah, it's going to be 11 hours.
Immediately take 8 stun damage, and unless all of it is resisted, they suffer -3 to willpower, which I'm pretty sure means he's going to have an effective willpower of 0, and unending amounts of pain.
Oh, he takes the candy. Thank you, Mama. This is going to be good. As he takes it. Flashback.
Yeah.
This guy was never a Shadowrunner.
Okay.
You see Squirrel handing something to a rather deranged looking mental patient. And as soon as the man eats it, he starts screaming in pain.
Shall we go now, gents?
Is he an elf though?
Considering he has no ears and is wearing heavy baggy clothing, You could probably make the assumption that he's an elf, was an elf of some form.
So Squirrel just walked up to this random elf who's obviously out of his mind and in really hard times, and just handed him some pill, and he's writhing around in pain.
Yep.
I'm just gonna look at Chaos and go, shrug my shoulders and go, Keebs, man.
Oof. But yeah, so you pretty
That's why I stick to trolls.
Chaos just kind of shrugs and goes, following behind Squirrel.
Fucking bastard. Where were we? Right. Heading to the 3rd floor.
By the way, I want you to roll me a d6.
Two.
It'll be 2 hours before you realize that he was not the guy you were thinking of. You'll like just get a random thought in 2 hours, being like, "Oh shit, that wasn't Michael."
Well, that's what he gets for looking like him. So, I will head upstairs to room 312 and knock.
Alright, Chaos will lean against the wall. And you knock on the door.
And I'm going to take on sort of like a relaxed kind of stoner look and sort of sit there nodding my head, eyes half closed.
You're gonna need to untuck your shirt and actually look like a fucking stoner, dude.
Not if you're a high-end stoner.
True.
Flashback just stayed with Chaos.
By the way, the guy Cash was currently in the back room doing things that you do not want to know.
The back room of this place, or the back room of like the manager's office?
Manager's office.
Okay.
Wait, the guy we want is not in the room right now?
No. No, Cash. Different guy.
Okay. I must have missed something.
Cash was the manager of the building. He's the only comm link I saw in the place.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, the tiny cubicle, 2 meters wide, 3 meters tall, 4 meters deep, is dark except for the bland light from a portable Tridio set. As when you knock, the door opens. Just squeaks open. But in the undulating dimness, you, or your low light optics, who has low light besides me?
I do, and thermo.
Yay for sensors.
I think I have it on my goggles.
You barely make out the head and right arm of an orc, protruding past the far edge of the slab-like plastic bed built into the wall on your left. The head and arm aren't severed, they're just the only part of him visible, peeking out past the corner of the bed.
Are they warm?
Yes.
Hey, man, you there? Shit.
That is your answer. Silence.
So he's definitely alive by his body heat. He hasn't cooled down at all.
No. He's not cool. I mean, he's currently reading an average orc temperature.
Okay. And I do not have any medicine skills, so I'm going to do a perception check and make sure there isn't any like traps or something I'm not noticing before I walk in the door.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good question.
9 successes. See, now my dice are working again.
Nope. No
All's
traps.
calm on the Western Front.
Yep. One sec.
All right.
Roll one more time. Roll as many times as
Perception?
you want. Yes. Because I just remembered that this will, like, looking for traps is a threshold. Per minute. Now they're working.
Okay, so I noticed something now.
Yes. You actually...
And what?
You see cut into the wall a square. Oh, no. Yeah, in the wall is a nice little square.
The wall, like, away from me, or the wall closest to me? Or what?
On the other side of Oxycode.
Okay, I'll do a discrete motion towards Chaos and Flash to get them to move closer before I walk in. And I'm going to sort of be splitting my attention between the apparently unconscious orc and that square.
All right.
I'll move up.
So, Chaos will pull out a gun and start walking backwards into the room, watching the flank.
I'll pull out my predator and I'll walk in behind Squirrel, ahead of Chaos, covering him.
All right, well, if they're going to be in the room, then I'm going to send them both a message. There's something on the wall over there. I'm going to go check that out. You check our orc friend.
Okay.
Make sure he's not going to suddenly get up and attack somebody.
I'll take a look at the orc.
I'm rolling first aid.
I've got a med kit. Can I use it?
What's the rating of it?
6.
You carried a duffel bag medkit into the building.
I probably wouldn't have carried it in here. You're right.
I have a med kit with a rating 3 that I could give them. That would include a biomonitor, so they could just slap it on real quick.
I've got 8 dice in first aid. Let me just give them a quick check.
Okay.
I mean, Chaos is currently checking his pulse.
Okay, yeah, 1 success. Me and Chaos, between the two of us, we can see if he's still alive anyway.
Chaos lifts up his hand and drops it. It immediately hits the ground.
Out cold or dead?
Flashback, you check the pupils, they're unresponsive. You also do the mirror test.
No breath.
No breath. Or,
Want that orc?
you could also check. You can also notice that his neck is bulging purple and his lips are blue.
So someone just killed him. Or he just OD'd.
Pretty much. Well, no, he's strangled. And right next to him are 3 comlinks. Well, actually,
I say
no.
take them all, but chances are they're not the ones we're looking for.
No,
Were we told what kind of comlink we were looking for?
Nope. But yeah, there are 2 comlinks next to him, and Flashback and Squirrel. I want you guys to roll me perception tests. Just 1.
6 successes.
Stop being unfair to Flashback.
Well, no successes, but it's not glitch, so...
Yeah, you're lucky there, boy.
Right.
You know what? Just because Squirrel, you noticed the compartment over there? Shawn?
Yeah?
Flashback? Since you're
Yeah.
on the ground, you notice that there's a comlink under the bed, too.
Okay, I'll snatch that one up as well.
This one has a big red X on it.
Okay, I might not snatch that up right away.
No, it's actually built into the comlink. It's not like a
Okay.
pen marker. It's the design of the comlink has a big X.
Okay. Do I recognize this brand type?
It's Ares
Okay.
of some form.
What are the other two?
Other three.
Three,
No,
yeah.
the other two. This is the third.
Okay.
The
We
other,
said there was three next to him and one under the bed.
well,
There's two next to him, one under the bed.
yeah,
Okay.
I switched it over because just like, no, the third one would be under the bed. Because this one's added by me. Let's have fun.
Okay.
Well, one of them is added by me. We do not know which one. But one of them is, it doesn't fucking say. So one of them's a Nova, one of them's Drek.
Okay. All right, grab all three of them.
All right. Oh,
So,
there's also a Browning Ultra Power with a full clip of regular. Certified crit stick. And a armored jacket.
Well, he's not going to be needing that cred stick anymore either.
what color's the cred stick?
Color.
Standard?
Yes.
Beige cred stick.
But yeah, do you wish to open the lovely little meticulously cut square into the wall?
Very slowly, yes.
Don't worry, there are no traps on it. You've already checked.
Okay.
Inside, you find drugs.
Oh, goody. What kind? Lots of Nova Coke?
100 doses of Nova Coke.
100? Jesus.
100 doses of Bliss. And 30 doses of Zen.
That's quite a party.
Do you feel bad about buying the Nova Coke now?
Little bit, but you know what? I can sell it back. 100 Bliss, 100 Nova Coke, and 30...
Zen.
Okay. Anything else in there?
No? That's it?
All right. I'll put the hatch back and say, well, payday just got a little better. Why don't we spend a little more time just looking the room over, see if there's anything else that we might be missing?
Now, well, you've already checked with all those dice. There's nothing missing. Besides a dead orc. Oh, by the way, for the audience, Bliss is an inhalation or injection drug, which is -1 to reaction, +1 to all thresholds, -1 to all limits with high pain tolerance 3. It's a tranquilizing narcotic. It's very fun. Everyone knows what Nova Coke is, and Zen. Ooh, Zen. Is an inhalation drug. -2 reaction, +1 willpower, -1 physical action dice pool modifier. It's a hallucinogenic. It's not really useful, in my opinion.
Big with mages.
Yep.
All right, so that's something we'll have to handle later. What else do we want to do here? Do we want to go and talk to the manager, since that's the only comm link we picked up that was actually active, and this guy is recently dead? You know, yeah, we should go. We should go bursting in saying, "Oh my God, there's a dead man."
Or we could just take these three comm links and walk our way out of here.
But why?
Do you think that anyone's going to care that there's a dead orc in here?
I think he'll care if we walk in on whatever the hell he's doing.
Fair enough. Why do we want to bother him with this?
Because somebody's dead, we don't have any leads, and this guy's doing something suspicious in the back room.
Douglas,
Yes.
you've been very quiet. You know you're actually a player, not a GM in this game, in this session, right?
I know, but I'm flying around the room, so
He's making friends with all the other flies.
Yay. Yeah, sorry. I'm yes, okay.
Flashback just shrugs and is like, our job was to come here and get a comm link. They didn't care what happened to the orc. We came and got a comm link. There's the orc. Are we getting paid to fuck with the manager?
One of them is Sony Emperor.
It's not only about what somebody's paying you for directly. It's about finding other places where you can pull out some more profit.
I suppose.
Okay. Roll edge. Before you leave the room.
Nope.
Ooh, you're unlucky this time.
But I'm not the only one leaving the room.
Oh no, don't worry, don't worry. As you turn towards the door, you notice a couple of gangers there, wearing crimson. They're looking at you going, "Oi, why'd you kill the boss?"
I came here trying to recruit some prostitutes for a corporate party. I found a dead man. Can any of you arrange a party?
Oi, get them! Congratulations, you have a fight.
It seems like it was inevitable.
Well, I'm glad I didn't bring my body along. I'll cheer in text from the ceiling.
How many gangers are there?
2, I think he said.
Okay.
Bah.
I don't have a token to click.
Yeah, I didn't have mine either.
Oh.
Sometimes it sucks not having high initiative.
Yes, I'm throwing out 3 Gs, man. Throwing out 3G6, yo. Alright, and the gangers.
How obviously croned is Chaos?
Not very.
Damn. Okay.
You notice wow. Not really. You don't notice any obvious chrome.
Oh, well.
Which, yeah, most of his stuff is bio and gene. He has like 2 cybers.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then. So Chaos will quickly get behind the bed and
easily flip the bed over for cover. Like, quite literally, it is now on its side, and you could pretty much stand next to it as cover.
The orc corpse to the floor.
Well, the orc corpse was already on the floor.
Oh, I thought it was on the bed.
No, it was on the floor. If anything, he would take the orc corpse and throw a... Would that be a simple action or a complex action? Throwing.
I'd say taking cover and throwing the bed would be complex.
Darn. Well, at least he's in cover.
Soft, squishy cover.
Hey, it's added dice. Considering the fact that the only cover is the bed, or the orc. Flashback.
I will can I get behind the bed with chaos
Yep.
and take a simple action shot?
Sure.
Or well, for that matter, can I take a complex action shot? Because all I did was move.
Yeah.
Well, it's a simple action to take cover, right?
It's not really an action to take cover. You just move behind cover.
Okay. Then I'll...
We're not in a video game. You don't need to hold L.
Okay, I didn't know if it was an action to take cover. Alright, I will take a shot here. Two successes.
There's currently 2 seeable orcs.
One of them, the one on the right.
Okay. Your defense dice is...
Let's see, it's...
Not you.
Oh.
You miss! As he quickly gets behind the door. Well, not the door, but gets alongside the wall. And is now technically covered.
Boo.
Wayon, you're not cheering hard enough.
Do any of them have like the opposition have a wireless signal or smart guns or anything?
I should look at that myself.
No, they don't.
Oh, in that case, I'd cheer harder.
They actually look like regular shit gangers.
You should have had me bring a body, guys. Then at least I could shoot people and miss a lot. But you know, if I shoot a lot, then people will shoot back at me, which means they're not shooting at you.
Oh, one sec.